Good morning, children. Welcome back to your English 2 class. I am your English 2 teacher, Mrs. Rono Sengupta. Okay, so we have already discussed about chapter 1 of your English 2 book, that is the poem The Old Brown Horse. We have already seen that it is the story of an old brown horse who has become old, lame, and half blind. So his master has left him and not taking care of him. So the horse, he has a saggy coat now, he is not taken care of. Okay, so the master is riding in a motor car and he is feeling very sad. And if a friendly soul, a friendly person comes and stops near him and talks to him in a friendly way, he feels very good. So the poet requests us to come and stand near the fence with the horse and talk to him in a friendly way so that he may feel good. Okay, and we have learned from here that we should respect our elders, we should express our concern and sympathy for the aged and the retiring people. Okay, so this we understood from this poem, and now let us discuss the question answers. Okay, so see the A number answer with the reference to the context. See these lines. The old brown horse has a saggy coat, but once he was young and trim, and he used to trot through the woods and lanes with the man who was fond of him. So, what is the present condition of the horse now? What is the present condition? The horse has become old and he is lame and half blind, and his coat is saggy now because no one takes care of him. Okay. Now second question, what did the horse do in his youth? What did he do? The horse in its youth trotted through the jungles and the lanes carrying his master. Okay. Woods here means jungle. So the horse trotted through the jungles and the lanes carrying his master. Why has the master abandoned the horse? Why has the master left the horse? So the answer will be the master had abandoned the horse because he has become old, lame, and half blind. He is very weak now. Okay. Sometimes, second question is, sometimes a friendly soul will stop near the fence where the tired old head rests wearily on the topmost bar and a friendly word is said. So, what does the horse do when a friendly soul stops by? What does the horse do? The horse rests its head wearily on the topmost bar of the fence when a friendly soul stops by. Okay, this is the answer. Number B, how does the friendly soul show its love to the horse? A friendly soul shows its love to the horse by passing his fingers through its saggy mane and speak kindly with the horse. Okay. How do you think the horse feels at that moment? The horse craves for love from anyone who passes by. Okay. So, and the answer will be the horse feels happy at that moment because he longs for love from anyone who passes by and he appreciates any act of pity upon him. Okay, this is the answer. So let us see. Next, given below is the summary of the poem. There is one error in every sentence. Find out and underline the error and write the correct word in each blank. You can see the poem tells the story of an old black horse who is feeling neglected. Is it black horse? No, it is brown horse. So underline black and write here brown. He has seen better days when he was old. No, he has seen better days when he was young. Old you will underline, you will write young. Now he stands near the stable and looks at other animals. It is not other animals, it will be fox. Folks. He seems to be speaking to birds who pass by. It is not birds, it will be fox. People are least concerned about the horse more. So because he is old, healthy and agile. Was he healthy and agile? No, he was lame and half blind. His master rides another horse and does not need him. Does he ride another horse now? No, he is riding motor car. His coat appears tidy now. No, his coat does not appear tidy now. It is saggy, which was once very well taken care of by his master. All this saddens the poor horse. The poet asks the reader to stop for a while and speak harshly. Does the poet tell us to speak harshly? No, he tells us to speak friendly with the old brown horse. The horse would be very depressed. If you will touch the horse, will he be depressed? No, he will be glad. Okay. So now let us see section C. Answer the following questions. Describe the old brown horse. How you will describe? The old brown horse is old. He is lame and half blind and it has a saggy coat. It looks very tired and exhausted. Okay. What does the horse long for as he rests his head on the fence? The horse longs for love from anyone who pass by when as he rests his tired head on the fence. This is the answer. Number 3. How did the old brown horse spend his days when he was young? The old brown horse, when he was young, he trotted through the jungles and lanes carrying his master. What does the old brown horse seem to be saying to the fox who pass by? Quote the lines from the poem. You have to quote the lines from the poems that what the old brown horse seemed to be saying to the folks who pass by. Let us come back to the chapter and see. Here, he is saying all who pass by, from well folks you will write up to half blind. Okay. Well, folks, I have had my day. I am simply watching the world go by and nobody seems to mind, and they are dashing past in their motor cars a horse who is lame and half blind. Up to here you will write. Okay. See the next question. Number 5. What request does the poet make to the readers? So what request the poet makes to the reader? The poet requests his readers to stop for a word or two with the aged horse. Okay. Now let us move on. This is your homework. You have to complete the table comparing the condition of the brown horse. You have to see the condition, his appearance when he was young and when he was old. You have to write about the hair when he was young and when he was old, eyesight, physical fitness and energy. You have to write when he was young and when he was old. You have to write about the attitude, passers by, master. You have to write the attitudes here. Okay. Now, this one I have already done for you. You have to write related to the hair of the animal's body. From this box you have to take out the words which are related to the hair of the animal's body. Different movements of the horse related to handicap. So here it will be whiskers, mane and fur, and movement of the horse, trot, gallop and canter. Handicap, it will be lame, dumb and blind. Okay. This is your homework. You have to write the meanings of the given phrases and make sentence with them. Okay. Dashing past, you have to write the meaning and you have to make sentence with this word, not with the meanings. Okay. You have to use these words in your sentence and write the meanings of these words. Now here, circle the correct word in each of the following. So, the horse was disheartened, failing to seek attention and love of his master no matter how hard he tried. We felt rejuvenated. You will circle this word after spending a relaxing Sunday at the resort. Next, see next. Misha was startled when I tapped on her shoulder from behind. Smita has calmed down and doesn't lose her temper that often nowadays. I was eager to meet Jim. After 3 years, I immediately gave him a hug. So, these are the question answers we have completed. Okay. So, you will just see the question answers and try to write it in your copy. Okay. Look at the video, try to understand it, and write the question answers in your own language. And when you give the test, don't watch the video. I request you, whatever you have understood from there only, you write in your own language. Okay. So, this is the end of our class. Bye and thank you.